the N-word is like, has become a word that only the Africans or the African Americans that can say. People have been killed for using the N-word.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh? You know the N-word, right? You know what word I'm talking about, right?
Explain to me.
You know what the N-word is, right, Cha?
Tell me.
It's actually Negro. But Negro is a good way. But calling them a nigger. Nigger. That is the derogatory, because that's what the whites master called the slaves.
That's why they don't like the word.
They don't like the word, but they have like turned the word around to make it a term of endearment among themselves. So if I say you my nigger, it's like we're brothers. But then if somebody say you're a nigger, it's like even right now me telling you the N-word, I don't think I can put this out. Maybe I'll bleep it lah.
Among yourselves, okay. Somebody else says, you know why? Because of culture of racism over the years. They thought them slaves, that useless fellows, no good fellows.
How did a word become so?
Within yours, you're okay. But somebody says...
The same thing with us, Cha, with keling. The K word.
Keling is not as bad as...
the N-word.
Slave and nigger. Keling is what you know. How did you argue?
Tell me.
Two theories. Both are acceptable. One, most of the Indians who came from here were from the place, the land called Kalinga. Kalinga, during the time of Asoka. So, when they come here, where you are from? Kalinga. Kodion Keling, from Kalinga. Second theory, these Indians, they always wear in their leg there, the one which makes noise, cling, 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 when you walk.
Right.
So they say, oh, the sound coming, cling, primary.
Right.
So the sound of cling, cling, cling of their bracelet there became cling. These are the two. What is bad about it?
I mean...
Nothing bad, you know.
Nothing bad, but like true culture.
No, it is perceived like bad. But see, now people tell me, Cling, thank you. I'm very proud. I'm from Kalinga. What's your problem?
That's the same way the African Americans have adapted the N-word.
But the one slave is terrible.
I mean, we are laborers. At one point, we are borderline slaves.
We are laborers. We are paid.
We are paid also, Cha.
We are paid, respected. But slaves, no.
No, slaves are
Slaves
not paid.
are not
No,
respected.
they are bought, right?
They are not respected. You can't simply slap anybody. Then the big boss fellow cannot go and slap a estate laborer. The fellow will take a whack. You bloody atty. They kind of fight back. See? Different. Don't compare us with them.
But today, in the 21st century, the word is so derogatory that if, you know, somebody who's not Indian call you a keling, you feel offended. Because it's not even about the history of the word anymore, Cha. It's the meaning it has today.
We have to get rid of all these misconceptions.
Yeah, it's quite impossible.
Like Malays, we call them what? Malangati.
What is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
You ask Indian? Oh, Malangati.
I think the most
when you say Malangati, it's like perceived as useless.
Oh, for real? I think today
actually, Malangati is what, you know, when the estate people were living, these Malays will come and catch fish in the river nearby. They will do the fish, this little fishing net. That's called wala. Katti means to make it. So they will be doing, and these Indians say, hey, Walangati is doing. What is bad about it?
Yeah, we Indians also, we have the same thing.
I did my research.
Yeah, like how we call Chinese people Sadayan.
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 Yeah. Same lah. Nothing wrong with
Because
that.
they kung fu with the hair tie, and that's so funny.
All these perceptions, sooner or later.
It's ignorant if we say these things, because this.
Told you, it's ignorant.
Yeah, things are used way back.
You see, are different. Now is not the time for all that. Now,
We do the same thing. We think we are offended because they call us like that, but we do the same thing to them.
But people are still sensitive about it. Actually, we shouldn't worry about all this nonsense. Where are we now? That is the question. Where are we now?
What would Baha'u'llah say about this thing?
Like what?
What would he say? What would he say about people? Let's say, what would Abdul Baha say if somebody called him a derogatory term? What if someone called Abdul Baha the F word?
He wouldn't have said anything.
Have you thought of that?
He will know how to reply. There are fellows who try to do like tell you all that. He gave a
Call him derogatory terms?
completely the fellow like.
So you fight it with love?
Yes, he knows how to say that. Fantastic. There's one story in US. One fellow didn't about like him.
Called him some don't know what name or.
Don't okay, don't worry about it. Can you look at this from this angle? This is how. After you talking, I was like crying. He was not offended. Totally not offended. Absolutely. That is his power.
I think.
Because he knew who he was.
I think it plays a huge role, like your aura, the way you look.
You read the story about Abdul Baha in America.
The way you present yourself.
Because he knew who he was. You tell him bad is your ignorance, what's your problem? But he won't say you're ignorant. He'll go nicely. Very interesting.